Hey everybody, it's me, Chris Cool. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I completely foobarred my setup, so I'm trying to get that fixed now. I can't believe I did that. I wish I could restart, but it's live, so forget it, we'll do it live, right? Okay, so here we are. It's Throwback Thursday. Wow, Thursday already. That feels great, man. I'm ready for the weekend. And this is my last weekend at home before Viewboat. Yes, Viewboat. Close enough. Hopefully everybody's having a great time today. I am feeling full. I had Indian food today. That's why I was late. It was very yummy. Oh wow, that was very good, yummy food. A lot of stuff in store today. We're going to try to pack it all in our 2-hour show, so we'll try our best. That's about the best I can say, right? So let's start off with some stuff that came in the mail today. Majority of this stuff is going to be for Viewboat, so I'm going to move my keyboard, and then we're going to go to the top view. And we'll start with these two lovelies right here, which I'm not going to show you my address because I didn't think about that until too late. That's okay. There's still stuff in here. So let's go and open these up. Oh, crud. How am I going to open? Hold on. I might have scissors. I do. I have scissors. Yes. Okay. So, wow. That camera shot, really bad. Let's zoom that in a little bit. There you go. It doesn't matter, right? Close enough. Horseshoes and hand grenades, people. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to open this up. I got to look at it on the camera. Ooh, or the microphone. Let's take a look. See what's going on. What's in here? Rip it open. Ooh, look at that. Cowboy stuff. Don't breathe it in. No, actually, that's not true at all. This is cowboy stuff, and you should breathe this in because for a Viewboat, it's some Stetson. Because walking around that boat and getting really busy means that you're going to be around a lot of people, and you want to smell your best. And that's exactly what this is for. So if anybody's looking for Christmas presents, I do wear Stetson. You would think that I'm a natural Texan. I'm not. I just like the smell. And so there you go. That's a bottle of Stetson. Oh yeah, that smells good. That is the right smell for Stetson. So that is my gift to myself. I had a little bit in my mouth too. Ew. Ew. Yeah. I said ew. E-W-W. Thank you. So yeah, that's my cologne. That's my smell. So if you want to know how I smell like Stetson. Okay, that one's done. Now I get this bad boy. What's in here? I'm gonna guess and say some kind of clothing. Who wants to see me wear clothing? Well, hopefully, because I'm wearing clothing right now. Let's see if this ruins the surprise. Nope. It is No Clean Flux Paste. What this is, it allows you to re-gel some old solder. Sometimes solder doesn't like to actually flow on a board when you're trying to clean off some of the old solder. So this is what this is for. This is actually for a recap that we're going to be doing, as well as some Dreamcast stuff. So that's what this is for. I'm really excited about this. Hopefully this stuff is good. I've seen reviews and it looks very promising. So let me put that over here for right now. There's one more thing in here, but I'm not going to show you what it is at the moment because we have one more box. Holy jeez, this box is big. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, this actually has a battery in it. So it's giving me the battery warning. If you ever see that on your packages, this is just telling you it has a battery in it and to dispose of it properly. Now, I think there's only one thing in here. We'll see in a moment, right? I have no idea what's in here. One thing. That's all that is one thing. It's actually a pretty big thing, though, so... You can hear me throwing stuff away. This is a generic, cheap camera. It's a sports camera that does waterproof up to 30 meters, it claims. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this when we're snorkeling when we do the view boat. I really just wanted to see how well the quality is, more than anything else. Ooh, it comes with a spare battery even. Ooh. And it has, oh, this is this is the wrapper for the battery. It just fell right out. Okay, so I just want to see the quality of this because I think that it would be useful for going and, you know, again, snorkeling. Okay, so they do have a clamp for a snorkel already. So this is actually what this clamp is for. It's for clamping against something, snorkel or what have you. So this can actually go like this. I wish I had my snorkel because I can go and try it. So it has this little tube in here. I don't think that's like big enough though, but that's fine. It's a clamp for something. I mean, it could be clamped for a bike. It could be clamped for anything. So there's that. There is a hot shoe. Hot shoe is a thing that you mount a camera onto. And that's what this is for. Just a simple hot shoe. Obviously a charge cord. Micro USB. Put all this extra plastic stuff in here. And of course the camera. The camera feels quality enough. I'm assuming you take it out by lifting this up. Yep, that's how you take it out. And you move it out here like that. And that's how you get the camera out. If you need to access it, you can access it that way. It's meant to be in the case though, because notice that there is no hot shoe on it here. So possibly, oh, there is a mount. There's a separate mount, I was going to say possibly, that the camera just goes into if it's not in a water mode. This might be it. I would assume. Oh, wrong way. My bad. Maybe. I'm not reading the directions. Come on now. You know me better than that. Okay, that's how it goes. So it fits in this like this. Oh, no card. Wow, it's on. Nice. So it actually has a display in there, and to see what's going on, you can see my hand in there as well. So it has view for up top. Oh, wait, hold on. That. No, that's correct. It has a mount on both sides. See, pole mount on both sides. And allows you to mount it to whatever you're mounting it to. Looking for an example here. That's not it. But if you had a tripod, you can tripod mount this pretty easily. Now, it also comes with a tripod mount. That's pretty cool. That is so cool. Okay, it does come with everything you need. Obviously, this is not quality. It's just, you know, to make it work, that's all. So, let me put this together quickly so we can actually look at it together. So, if you don't have a tripod mount, which is what this is, they give you this to put on a like a GoPro mount. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, I'm excited and I kind of messed up. Let me fix that again. So that happens when you get excited. Okay, so there you go. So you tighten this in like this, and then now you can actually put this on a GoPro mount and then swivel it. You can swivel it back and forth like this, or up and down like this. And it just goes on here. Now you can put it on both sides. So you can put it on the top here like this. I'm sorry, the bottom like that. And then twist it around, put it where you want it, and then do the maneuvering that way. You know, like that. Or you can go and do it the other way. So yeah, that's pretty simple. Okay, that's fine. And then of course, if it's on connected, it'll swivel this way. And I can also go and put it on the other side. The key is not to touch that lens. That lens is a stationary focus lens. So we're not going to be using this mount. I'll put all this extra mount stuff away, which is nice. Again, I'm not complaining. What I do want this for mainly, and by the way, that battery will be useful. I want to remove this out of this mount. There. I am mainly looking for... Wait, hold on. Before we do that, I'm going to open this and see what this is about. Oh, it's a bunch of mounting kits. Oh, okay, I see. So this is for this piece here. So if you wanted to mount this, like, I almost want to say wrist, but that doesn't seem right. No, that doesn't feel right. Oh, maybe. Let's look at the directions. I don't know what that's for. I want to find out. I'm actually curious now. Okay, there's the basics. That's one of these. Okay. Mounting your camera. Okay, so there's a bunch of mounting options here. So this combined... No? You got me on this one. I don't know how they want you to mount this. Yeah, it makes no sense. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, bike holder right there. That goes on there. That goes on here. Oh, it's for a helmet. Okay, so that's what this is for. This is actually for the strap on the helmet. And then you can somehow pair this one to that. I have no smeggin' idea. No idea at all. There's some magic in here, I'm sure. I'll figure it out later on. I'm sure this is what these Velcro straps are for. And these regular straps. We'll, again, figure it out later. It's not something that I care too much about right now. There's also photo settings and stuff, and this also does all these wonderful accessories. So it looks like I did get everything, though. Oh, mount 1. No, I didn't get that one, did I? Maybe I did and I just didn't see it. Oh, I did. It's the mount on here. Okay, so this actually comes off, this sport mount. Goes off of this camera like this. And then this goes on here like that. Oh, I see now. So you just have to slide it on somehow. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. I don't know. I have no idea. Holy crap. They don't make this easy. Oh, you have to take this rubber piece off. There you go. And then you put this rubber piece back on. It holds it in place. Oh, I get it. And then now if you wanted to, mount anything to this, you can do that. So if I wanted to go and mount this I just do that. And then tighten it with a little tightener right here. And then now that goes back and forth for your helmet cam. Yep. We've learned the secrets of this thing. Okay. Not too bad. So yeah, if you ever wanted to do that, that's not bad. So let me go and disconnect this off of here. We take this off the shoe there. Okay, we'll separate all this stuff right now. We'll figure out what we need for this piece, which I assume we're going to need literally just this and this. I assume. Again, we're going to figure this out together. So, what this other piece is a wrist holder. So we can go and mount to our wrist. And it comes with very similar pieces than we have already, because these GoPro mounts are pretty universal. So, the idea is to put this around my wrist. Try and do it on camera here. And then when we're swimming around, I can go like this and show what's going on. Now the fun part is trying to figure out how exactly that's going to mount. And I'm assuming it's doing exactly this. It's doing that same soft shoe situation, just like that. So in order for me to get that situated on my end properly, I would go and here. We're just going to do this quickly together. Here we go. I'll close this camera mount. Well, maybe. There it is. Okay, so we'll just pretend the camera's in here. It's not really right now. And then, of course, this gets flossed on like that, and you tighten it like that. So again, standard GoPro mount. You put this on here like that. There we go. And so then I slide it on. And then I swim. This should tilt, and it does. And then I can go like this and look at the wildlife. Be like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, look down here. Look up here. Look around. Look around. And that's what that's for. And so obviously you're bobbing from the top, and that's the reason why I can look down, because I got my snorkel on, and I can just look downwards and be like, oh, that's a bobblefish. A bobblefish. I have no idea. So yeah, I can look right there, and as long as it's charged and has battery power, we can look at all the fishies. And so literally the camera just slaps right in there. Now, before we put the case and camera and everything else back together, we're going to go and look at what this thing can do. Oh my goodness gracious. That's not a heavy mount, but it's definitely not a light mount. We're going to put this aside for right now, and we'll deal with this in a few. But again, pretty cool. And we'll go and we'll move that over here. Let's kind of worry about the camera right now. I'll leave these settings over here. Okay, so we got this little tiny camera. Just so you guys can see the smallness of this camera. And I also have that's a 64 gigabyte SD card, which is what we're going to be putting in here. Which I'm going to put in here right now. And then I should be able to turn this on. I don't know what it's doing. I have no idea. Ooh, look. And I can go record. It says I have 5 hours. I don't know what it's saying. I don't know how the quality is. I do know that it is fisheyed a bit, but I'm sure there's settings. Memory full. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I forgot that card is completely full. So, memory full. I know. Is there a way to get in options? Here, let's see if we can erase that card. Okay, settings. Repeatedly press shutter select button to cycle through the settings. Shutter, select settings. Huh. Shutter, select settings. Oh. Oh, I guess that's off. They don't really give you a good idea on... There we go. It's okay, so there we go. Movie size, HD. Date stamp is date and time. I can have date and time off, which I would like to do. Looping video off. The idea behind a looping video is, like, say for instance you're on a dash cam situation. That's what that's for. And this might not be a bad dash cam. Exposure. It's pretty much standard here. Okay, so then we're going to go to the next settings. Which is... Not that, I goofed. Hold on. Oh, we could pick the resolution, which I would do nice 1920 by 1080, of course. Why would I want to do anything else? Resolution 5. It's 5 single shot first, time lapse, continuous lapse, and then sounds. That's fine. Power frequency. We're at a 60 hertz. Power save 3 minutes. Power panel protect 1 minute. Date and time. Format. Here we go. Format. Yes, it's going to format. Please plug out card. Card error. Format. Yes. Waiting. Okay. Now I should be able to record now. 2 hours worth of material. So I'm going to push record. So now I should be able to go and view all the wonderful things to view while I'm broadcasting live. Now I have no idea the quality. We can see the screen is recording something, but again, no idea. Now the battery is almost dead, so we'll have to charge the battery, and that's fine. But I just wanted to see. I'm going to do 30 seconds worth of video to see how the quality is. 29, 30. Let's stop it right there. And then let's power it off. Okay. Now that's done. I'm wondering if I plug it into the computer, if it'll recognize it as a device that it can read from. Don't know. We'll see, right? Now, another question is it really good for waterproof? Now, when I plug it in, it shows it is charging, but I don't know if it actually saw it as a device, so we're going to find out as well. It does. She's at Drive H. Okay, here we go. DCIM 100 Media SNP001. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go into this thing here. I'm going to go to Open With VLC. Okay, I'm going to pause it right now. We're going to go over to there. So give me 1 second. I'm going to turn this down. Here, actually, you know what? I can just pause this. Oh, it paused the wrong thing. My bad. Give me 1 second. Let me actually go back here. I'm going to go and go to... Here we go. This is what it found.
So now I should be able to go and view all the wonderful things to view while I'm broadcasting live. Now I have no idea the quality. We can see the screen is recording something, but again, no idea. Now the battery is almost dead, so we'll have to charge the battery.
Well, first off, I know for a fact that I probably need to bring in the audio correctly. So let's do that right now. Let's actually go and put the audio in 5 and 6. Here, let's try this again. Let's play this. Actually, no, I can do 4 and 5. We'll do 4 and 5. My bad. Yeah, this is fine. So now I should be able to go and view all the wonderful things to view while I'm... You hear the little blah, blah, blah. I think that's the fan above us. That's why you're hearing the flutter. Broadcasting live. Now, I have no idea the quality. We can see the screen is recording something, but again, no idea. Now, the battery is almost dead, so we'll have to charge the battery, and that's fine. But I just wanted to see. I'm going to do 30 seconds worth of video to see how the quality is. 29, 30. Okay, so a few things that I noticed immediately when looking at that. I have noticed that obviously it doesn't do well very up close, and it is a bit foggy. Now, is it going to be more foggy when we start going underwater? It might not be. Is it going to be okay? I have no idea. I think it's good enough. Honestly, for our first trek out, we're not spending more than, I think, $50 on this camera. It's worth a try, right? It's worth a try. So yeah, that's what it is, and it's not bad, honestly, for the money. And it definitely has some merits. I'm really curious to see how well it performs underwater, and especially with this strap. I don't know if I'm going to be the person wearing the strap or Christina, but we'll see. No big deal. Okay, so there's that, and that's the other thing that we've got today. So I'm going to put this over here with the rest of this, and I'm sure that my wife will want to take a look at this a little bit closer. So I'm going to go and just put that here right now and let her take a look at that. Now I'm still charging it. It's going to be a while for the charge. I also have to charge the secondary battery. So if I had like a micro USB, no. This is a specialty battery. There's no way to charge it without being in the case, isn't there? Nope. So it has to be in a special... has to actually be in the camera to charge. So I guess when that battery's done, I'll take out that battery and put this one in and charge it as well. That's fine. Always the way. Always the way. So let me close this and let me push play on here. We'll get the music back on here. There we go. Okay, so I got my cologne. Yay, cologne. I've got the camera. Yay, camera. Do I have a place to put the camera? Oh, that's a good question. Oops. You don't think very far. Let's see. Let's do this. I'll bring some of the stuff that I'm about to use in a few minutes onto the table, and you're going to be like, what's all that for? Well, I'm going to show you in a minute. Because I bought more stuff. I mean... that's not the only thing I got. Let's see. There's that. I'm going to need this. And then I'm going to move this camera away for right now, just so it's out of my way. Now, you're probably wondering, what is on the SD card that you erased? I have no idea. I'm sure it was some Raspberry Pi stuff, but I have no idea. We'll assume the best. And hopefully it's not the worst. It's only 32 gigabyte drive, so I'm sure I didn't put a lot of things on there. But if their Holy Grail was on there, well, it's gone now. Okay, so I went on eBay and I got a few things. Now, I don't know if I can show you one of the things because it's a really small cord, but I'll try. Oh, it does not want to go. Literally, the cord is very short. Hold on one second. Let me go and get this cord. There we go. Okay. Ignore the cords on it. The cords are just I put on here. It's more about this piece here. This is the Xbox component video, or what they call the high definition pack. Xbox high definition AV pack. And this was not even 15 bucks. I mean, I got this for a song. And does it work? It works really well. Now, I did jerry-rig some cords onto it because I just needed it to work rather than look good, you know? And of course, I was looking for something. And, oh, there it is. I was like, where is it? I wanted one of the wire ties so I could tie more wire. Now, my cord work came from radio. It's not the best cord work because I don't know why us radio people tend to be kind of lazy when it comes to normalizing and cleaning up cords. But you know what? My rule is, as long as it works, if you can use your stuff and it works, that's all that matters. So there we go. So now this cord is really just a patch cable to go between the Xbox and the FrameMeister. And here's actually the FrameMeister's cord right here. So you can see that's how it goes out. The fun bit's plugging it back in. Okay, so that's not the only thing I bought. I also bought something really cool that I think is great. Now, you've heard of the NES Mini. You've heard of the SNES Mini. What about the Sega Genesis Mini? Have you heard about that? No? Well, it doesn't exist. That's why you haven't heard about it. This here is a Raspberry Pi console that I built, that I got. That is a Raspberry Pi case that comes with two beautiful cords of plugs, if you want to call it. These work really well. They feel just like Genesis controllers. They're really nice. And it also comes with this really cool case that pops open to get your SD card out. An extra one if you have a spare or your original case. So you kind of have to put it in sideways a little bit. But the volume control on the front is the eject button. I think that's the cutest thing. It does come scripted. I had to put a script on here. I'm actually looking to see what else I'm missing on here. Besides the HDMI, which I have not plugged in yet. Okay, so I can actually plug in the HDMI. I thought I had a spare HDMI somewhere around here. I thought I had one of the Nintendo ones. I do, actually. It's right here. So I'm going to use this HDMI cable right here as my pass-through cable. It's going to make it a lot easier for us than having to yank things out time and time again. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to plug this in right here. And it plugs in just like that. It also has a heatsink inside, as well as a fan. I want to make sure this thing was cool as a cucumber. So I'm just making sure I have everything here. Okay, and then the last bit, of course, is we're going to go and make sure that we have the Rec Central open so we can broadcast that out. And we do. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go and get everything ready here. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to go into game mode. And you notice it's black because we haven't set it up yet. It's going to just flash some colors and stuff while I look for the controller for the FrameMeister. Oh my goodness, seriously. Let's go back to me for a second here as I look for that controller. Oh, that's the one thing that I don't have in front of me. Now I'm trying to remember where I put the FrameMeister controller because I swear to Boba I put it somewhere. I hate Boba. Boba sucks. Don't like the T. Don't like the little lumps inside of it. That's why it's a cromulent square word. And right in front of my face. There it is. Okay, so let's go back to the game console. Goodness gracious. There we go. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to put this on the HDMI 1. Okay, that should flash. Now, just a reminder, what we're plugging in, I'm going to show you right now. We're plugging in this thing right here. The 16-bit Genesis wannabe. So let's go and go there right now. We're going to play the game. We're going to see what we can find. Here we go. Gonna go on. Light should turn on, and it does. We'll go back there for a second here. Oh, not there. You can see the lights on here. That means it's going. Now, that woke me up. It'll do this thing for a second, and then it'll boot into the menu. How cool is that? Come on now. You gotta admit, that is a pretty cool intro. That's nice. That is really nice. For a again, for a system that should have been like this since the beginning. So you have all the different games and systems, and it is, since it is using the 6 button, it has been mapped to the 6 button as well. So if we go and press the A button on the Genesis, you notice I have a few tests in here. I was doing tests, so that's why that's like that. And no, I'm not playing Three Ninjas. You can all bite me. I'm not playing that game. This setup was actually created by Simply Austin. you will see his name up there. The music's trying to play, but it's not doing a very good job, so I'm just going to skip here. Try to think of a good game that I like to play. Ooh, look at that. Samurai Showdown. Let's go into Super... Ooh, Splatterhouse. So I don't know why the audio is being weird here, but hopefully it plays nicely. Let's go to Super Street Fighter New Challenge. We'll play this. We'll see what happens. I can move the system away. The audio is really low, though. Oh, well, the audio is low. Because... why? Did I turn down the audio on here? Possibly. No, it's HDMI level. I have no idea why it's low like that. I guess we'll have to live with that low audio quality. Okay, so let's do Super. And then E Honda is who I always do. So we're going to play him. Ooh, he got me. Come on. Oh. Ooh, I gotta push my back button here. There you go. He's good. Oh, oh, come on now. He didn't even have a sliver left. That's not fair. Seriously now? Seriously now. Ooh. Yeah, you got me. That sucked. I lose. Oh, noes. He got me. So, one of the things we can do is I'm going to actually exit out to the main menu here. Try to figure out why the audio is the way it is. Let's go to settings here. Let's go to audio. Also, the video quality oh, that's why the audio is really low. I'm gonna fix this. Here, we'll go back to 0. Here we go. That's right, I need to use a keyboard. Luckily, I always keep one. Just for this reason. And then I can go escape, exit. Now, the good question is why does it see the video really crappy I mean, it's fine here, but when you actually go into the DOS mode, it looks like crap. I don't know what it's like defaulting to. I kind of wish I knew. Wish there was a way for me to find out too, but everything else looks fine, I guess. So I can go. There we go. That's audio levels right there. Let's go back to Genesis here. That is definitely some bad sounding audio. Wonder if there's a way to fix that. Sound settings. Oh. UI settings. I'll have to find out what's going on here. So, let's find a different game here. And we actually can turn that down now too, where we don't have to listen to all that crap. What is a good game on this system? Somebody please mention me a good. I know Thunder Force is a good game. I just am looking here. Something that would actually I would enjoy. Oh, I know a good game. We can do Skitchin. There's so many games on here that I haven't played forever. Shaq Fu. There's always Shaq Fu. Okay, let's do Skitchin. Yes, I don't plan to actually do this for real. Do I look stupid? Seriously? Okay, so let's see. If I remember how to play this game. Let's remember the controls here. Pause, weapon select, grab release, slate shing shot combats. Okay. So they don't have a 6 buttons, so I gotta stick with 3. And then pause for weapon select. Okay, that's weird. Jump, left, right, crouch. Okay, and then jump is B. Actually, I might like this one a little bit better. Configuration number 2 looks a little bit better to me. Yeah, I like this one better. Let's try it. Okay. I don't think it's gonna work. Chris Q! Is there a backspace? There we go. Wish there was a... I was just making sure that there was no, like, forward. See, cool. Oh, there is. There's a space. So I'm gonna go C. Space. And then K. E. W. L. There you go. CD player. Fine, whatever. There you go. That's okay. I love how it's a CD player. This is like old school. That's nice. These all sound the same. That was nice. Okay. That's good. Next race. The digitations. No, the word I can't say look pretty good here. Vancouver, hey. Canadian. I don't care about the story. Okay. Ah, damn it. I forgot. Oh, you jerks. Oh, that wasn't good. I'm in 7th place. That kind of sucks. Oh my! That was bad. Oh, oh my goodness. I've totally forgot how to play this game. That's horrible. Oh, so close. Yeah, I finished and I sucked. Yeah, I'd cry too. QQ, little boy. QQ. I am definitely a loser. I agree. Let's see what I can get here. Okay, there we go. Next race. Don't care. Oh, you jerk. Oh my. Oh, that sucked. There we go. I'm getting the hang of this now. Oh. God damn it. Oh my. I like living. Ooh. Wow, I am a loser. Still 5th place. That's not bad. Okay. He's okay with it. He's rocking and rolling. I go to Denver. Ooh, Denver. Oh, wow. I definitely need a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay, so I guess I gotta go next race. Okay, I don't care. This lady is like how cool I am. I'm so much dude. Oh! I got my ass kicked. Oh! And again! Oh! Why me? Let me leech a ride. That's all I'm asking for. Just to leech a ride. Oh, you're slow. I'm dead. Yep, that's it. Yeah, I'm done. Let's do a Road Rash. Road Rash 2. Let's do that one. I haven't played Road Rash in a long time. Okay, here we go. Oh, crap. I forgot how the steering is tetchy on here. Obey my authority! Oh, I forgot about that car. Moose. Where's squirrel? I only see moose. Ooh, he went over to tea kettle. Bear. I'm dead. Cow got me. Yep. That's pretty much what happened. Oh, well, not in the trunk, though. Oh, well. That is... Oh, my God. This is so sexist. Oh, so bad. Okay, just to remind you guys, this is exactly what we're playing on right here. It is the 16-bit Mega Pi case. How cool is that? There's airflow coming out, keeping it nice and cool. And to me, this is an awesome #1 bargain. Again, this is a great little system. And when you're done with it, power it off, just like that. It'll power off in just a second, which you don't see, but is actually doing in the background right now. See? Just like that. Very cool indeed. So yeah, this is going to be on my shelf of mini consoles. I love this thing. Some cool little features as well. I'm going to unplug this so you guys can see around it. Is of course, it looks just like the Genesis. Again, you see that little holder area for SD cards. I like that. And then you have, again, your HDMI, your audio, and your plug-in, power in. And here's a little secret compartment here. If you want to actually go and add like Ethernet, or you have 2 extra USBs in here, you can do that. And the nice thing about it is if you want that cord to go through, like say for instance you have an extra USB cord, that thing will come out. Of course, I want it to come out. It's not going to come out right now. There's a little hole here that will come out and allow me to... I know why it's not coming out because the bottom's still on. But it'll allow you to put cables through there, like if you want to have an Ethernet cable come through here for like competitive play or whatnot. Now you're probably asking yourself, you're looking all over and it's like, okay, where's the SD card go? Any ideas? Nobody? Nobody? Well, they have a secret little compartment for that. There you go. That's where the SD card goes. Right there. How cool is that? So you can see that SD card goes right there, and it's a nice little hinge area. You notice the hinges are really nice on these as well. They don't smack. They're pretty decent, and again, they're pretty. This is a pretty decent case. I really do enjoy this case, and it does remind me of some of the retro consoles from Nintendo. So I'm hoping in 2019, when Genesis actually puts out their Sega Genesis Mini, that they'll do something like this, because honestly, this is awesome. So let's go from one Sega property to another Sega property. Let's go and take a look at the Dreamcast. Now, I know what you're saying. We already looked at the Dreamcast, and we know you have a Dreamcast that's modded. Well, mon frere, that's not what I'm talking about here. Let me show you. Yes, you know this Dreamcast. This Dreamcast is the one that's modded and has all the cool little secrets and hookups and doodads, right? That's fine. Remember, this was the one I was going to try to paint black. Has a little extra piece on here. I'm not satisfied with this one. In fact, I'm not happy with it at all. I feel that I'm asking for too much to do, and I don't have enough time to do it. So I've decided that I was going to just go and get a decent quality case that didn't have any markings or anything on it or anything wrong with it that I could display and showcase. So that's what I did. Got this off of eBay. Now, it definitely has some scuffs and scrapes, and it also has a big problem. It does not output video. This is pretty DOA. However, it is a decent enough case that I could swap some stuff. It also has a game. It has Speed Devils in here as well. Does it work? I have no idea. But I do want to swap it and get the best case out of all of them that I have, because these two here are not the only Dreamcasts I have. In fact, hold on one second. This is also another Dreamcast that I own. This one does work. This one does work, and honestly, depending on scuffs, I think this one's better quality. So, what I want to do is I want to see how well it will clean. And that's what I want to do right now. That's why I have all these cleaning supplies here. This is makeup remover, and I use these for just general purpose outside cleaning. And then I need to get more intricate. I got cotton buds. Let's get some music going on here. One of the things I'm planning on doing, in fact, I ordered it on eBay, and I'm hoping for it to come soon. I have an alcohol dispenser. It allows me to go and dispense alcohol easier than the method that I use today, which is just getting it from the bottle. It's a push down button one. So if I can't get all of the dust and dirt out of some of these crevices, what I'll do the baking soda method. But the idea right now is just to see how well I can clean it, kind of spot clean it with some alcohol. And you can see that dirt already. coming up. I mean, there's crevices right here. Like, for instance, I would need to possibly get a Q-tip in there and trying that. So it's kind of cathartic, I guess, cleaning the consoles. It's really nice to be able to, you know, say, hey, I look at what I did. It's pretty amazing. So that's why I like doing it. And you can see immediately, just by doing that little bit of work, it looks so much better. Still plenty more to clean, obviously, but, you know, it does look a lot less scraped up and scratched up. But yeah, we can do the baking soda method on some of these spots that just won't come out. Or if you rub hard enough, maybe you can get it. And that one's not coming out. One tiny little mark, that's not bad. But yeah, we're just trying to, you know, do what we can to preserve this wonderful system case. Later on, what we'll do is we'll replace the case with the one that we've modded up and foobarred. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna go and pour some alcohol in here. We'll put the lid back on it. If I can find the lid. Oh, it's on top of the white Dreamcast. Of course it is. Okay. So I'm gonna get a new cleaning cloth. Yeah, I'm gonna skip it there. There we go. Okay, so now I know some of my British friends claim Mr. Sheen is the way to go for cleaning, but I do like using isopropyl alcohol because it does get a lot of it out. And again, it's the idea is make this look as nice and presentable as possible. I don't want people to know that this is modded until I open it up and show them. And in fact, one of my ideas is I want to go and put a fake disc in here to be like, oh, okay, well, this is just a normal system. And then I'll go, haha, no, it's not. And show the, I'll take the disc off and show them the internals. So I'm doing some spot cleaning right now just to kind of see and gauge. And then what we'll do is we'll take the case apart and clean further. Yeah, I bought this from a lady in Wiley on eBay. Wiley being the city next to where I live. And she was like, I don't know if it works or not. And I'm like, that's okay. If it, you know, I really, you know, need it for different reasons. But, you know, so I tested it that night. I got it on Tuesday or Monday. And I said to her, it doesn't work. I'm still giving you a positive review because you did mention it. Don't know if it works or not. And she's a nice little old lady. She has no idea. But that's fine because, again, the whole purpose was to just go and, you know, get this cleaned up and looking good. I can actually probably remove that. Yeah, that one's actually dented. You know, it's a couple little scuffs on this as well. Let me take a look at this one. No, that one's actually pretty good. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put this one in here. So then nobody's the wiser again. We have 3 Dreamcasts. We can play around with different things. So I was looking at a video on Monday on some of the things that you can do to better your Dreamcast. Longevity-wise, of course. And some of them were things like you can go and put a new fan on here, which I think is a darn good idea. Always a good idea. If the fan's too loud, replace the fan. Also, making sure that I'm trying to actually look and see where the screws are. I think there's 4. There might be 6. Just got a feel for it. See. Yeah. You know what? I took this one apart. I'll easily know if there's extra screws because I took this one apart. And so I know, nope, there's not. So what I can do, I'll use this one. We'll see if these will fit. If not, then I'll have to go for the other set. I think these are just normal Phillips. So, not done cleaning yet. I think I'm at the point to where I'm ready to... Nope, that's not going to work. I'm ready to go deeper on the cleaning. You know, I also have this one. There you go. That'll work. Really, at this juncture, I'm going to go and take this apart, then decide what to do next. There we go. This has not been taken apart. I can feel when I'm loosening these. It's definitely new. They're cracking when they open. I mean, you can have a system that cracks like that, and that's not been open in a while, but they definitely feel like they've never been opened. Which is good, because then the issue might be minor and I can fix it, but I highly doubt it. Oh, come on. This song makes me think it's actually storming outside. Kind of fakes you like that. So okay, so we have 4 screws that look like they're all the same size. Okay. Here, I left the disc in there, oops. Oh well, shit happens. Let me take that out now. No need to scratch up a game, you know. Okay, so that we can easily clean up now. Inside it looks good. The pipe is nice. Everything is pretty unique. The sponge actually feels good too inside. Yeah, that sponge actually pushes against the drive over there. So, as I mentioned, the video on here does not output. Which I have no idea why. Okay, so let's continue taking this apart. Why did I do that? This one's magnetic. There we go. And then this just unplugs from here. This unplugs like that. Then I'm trying to remember if it's all 4. I think it's all 4 that come out. It is warm in here. Okay, 2. 3. Now, the question also is does the DVD still work? I mean CD. Don't know. Don't know the answer to that. Okay, there's that. That's out there now. This is not coming out because the rest of the board needs to come out first. So that's fine. So now what we need to do is we need to take off that drive. That's the next bit. Okay. And we can use the good Dreamcast to test all this stuff with, of course, as well. Making sure I'm not chewing up that bit. Okay, where's the 4th one? That was only 3. Yeah, it was only 3. That's right, because it plugs in through that. Okay, so there's the drive reader. Pretty easy. Figured that one out later on. Oh, this now is the actual power for the board. Now, one of the fixes, if you're using a one of the USB GD-ROM things like what I have, you can actually take this board, modify it, and take out this piece right here, which is this capacitor, and that will stop it from overheating, which I hear is the preferred method. Okay. There you go. There is that. That is not out. This is the clear protector, so if you have any arcing, that will stop it. I need to actually get a box for all this stuff. I wonder if my wife is watching. Honey, can you go get me a box? They're over there. I left them right next to me. Well, they're not right next to me, to be honest with you. They're next to the door. She's not watching. It's okay. So that's power, so we can actually move that aside. In fact, the power plug feels like it works just fine, so I don't need to like remove it. If I wanted to, in fact, you know what? Let's just remove it. We're removing everything else, right? So if I want to wash this in the sink, I don't have to worry about submerging this cord or anything. Might as well do everything, right? Done. Now we can get rid of the rest of the screws on here. What do you want me to do? I'm going to switch up my bits. I'll switch this bit. It's almost therapeutic doing this. I've noticed that I have two different screws over here and over here. The rest of them seem to be all black. So, was somebody in here trying to fix this? If so, then they screwed up and put the wrong screws in certain places. We'll find out. Those are definitely two different types of screws. Oh, well, helps if I actually unscrew all of them. Forgot one. That is a weighty and hefty board right there. Yeah, that definitely has some girth to it. And then this can come off now. No, I have no idea why this went bad. Let me look at the other side. I don't see anything that's inherently wrong with it. It's using... Oh, well, okay. I do see some issues right here. These two pins are smoked. Possibly. That's possibly where the issue is. So we got two caps here that possibly could be bad. I don't know offhand though. But I mean, it's really not worth time to actually go and fix it. I mean, especially when I bought the system for 20 bucks. Oh wow. I mean, it could be one of many things. I mean, honestly, I'm looking at this right now. I'm looking at the video out. And there's definitely some issues right here. Look like a trace burnt. Yeah, it kind of looks like it did. So we had some damage on the plug connector. Question is, and it looks like two of them smoked. And I can see the smokiness on the other side of the board. So right there. Now, you can't see, it's too small, but if you go over here, you can see how smoked it is on the other side of the board. So we know the problem with this board, potentially, and I'm not going to fix it. That's definitely not something that I can do. The good news is I shouldn't have to recap this board. These caps are all new style caps. Yeah, that's good news. Yeah, these are all good functioning caps that'll last a long time. So I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so now we have all the metal off this board. and we can go and then put this board away for right now and just keep the case and clean the crap out of this case. In fact, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get a box. Hold on. Okay, let's see here. I got a box right here, so we're gonna start putting stuff in here. That's fine. And then that goes this way. Okay, I'm just making sure that I have everything situated, so when I put this away, we don't have any problems later on. And I'll get like a Ziploc baggie or something for the screws. I might be able to use this supply to do the replacement if I ever want to go back to this style. So I mean, I have a lot of tools and stuff we can utilize. So again, this Dreamcast didn't die in vain. We will definitely be reusing it, especially the drive. I can stay here. Okay, so trying to think here what else I need. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll put this back together later on in the funky case. But right now we just need to we need to put this away somewhere for right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. So there we go. I should also mention we got a few other things as well with this $20 kit. Power cable. Extra power cable, always nice. And another controller with a VMU unit. $8 VMU over at, I have no idea. It definitely needs some love. It's very dirty. The controller feels good. Doesn't feel like it's janky or anything, so that's good. We could put it through its test later on. And then something I didn't have, a game switch. Look at that piece of crap. Oh my goodness, how we used to play games. That's horrible. And one last bit that I thought was very interesting, instruction manuals. Dreamcast, product registration, play to win. Wow, this is straight up a product registration card. Wow, that's pretty cool. I've never seen one of these in real life before. There's a sweepstakes as well. Oh, look at that beautiful ambulance case. Oh, that's nice. I'm not sending this to Dreamcast. No, I am not. This stays with me. Oh, look at that. Sega Dreamcast magazine. Oh, I wish. Look at that. Congratulations, you got yourself the hottest video game machine on the planet. No, I paid for it. It's not hot. I want a free issue of Sega Dreamcast magazine. I'm sad now. That's beautiful little insert. Please read before operating your Dreamcast. Blah, 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 blah. Make sure you have the serial number handy. 24-hour support. Blah, blah, blah. And then modem, risk and safety, and safety instructions. Okay, yada yada. How cool is this now? Now we have the actual instruction manual. And it's compatible with music CDs. Ooh, look at that. Tells you exactly how to use it, how to turn it on, how to open it, and how to put in VMUs. Ooh, there we go. That's some great conversation piece right there. Part names and how they work. Serial terminal for possible future expandability. For ripping games. Actually, I use my broadband adapter for that. That's very cool. I love how this looks and how they're explaining this. And look, that TV has the RCA jacks in the front because, well, it's an old TV. That's so nice. And of course, on the brick, it tells you 3 or 4. Telling you never look at the lens, and do not touch it, of course. 32.8 foot phone cable was included. That's a long cable. My goodness. I never got a cable with mine, but I didn't care because I didn't need one. Okay, so another thing is this has a battery, but the battery long dead, so we have to replace that as well. And that's one of the things I want to do. Another reason why I got the no clean flux paste. Playing a game, just put it in, label side up. Ending a game, open the bus. This system was so simple. This was, to me, honestly, this was the Wii before the Wii. The Wii before the Wii. Yes. Tells you how to use your VMU and how to manage games. See, when I got mine aftermarket, so I did not know any of this stuff. I had to figure it all out myself. Managing files. Managing game files. Wow. Is this manual all... Yeah, it is. This is all English. This is not like, you know, more manuals nowadays have different languages in it. This is just the American one. That makes me feel happy. If anybody wants a scan of that, let me know. I will definitely scan that. Again, I love just the ephemera. This was definitely worth the $20. I'll be putting this with my Dreamcast stuff as well, because I can refer to it later. Okay, so now we have this piece here, which now I'm out of alcohol because it's all dried up. So let me go re-wet my area. Can't wait till I get that thing, that pusher thingy that I'm talking about. It's gonna be great. There we go. Now we can actually get in these nooks and crannies and clean this up nice. There's a little bit of gunk right here. Let's see if we can get that. Just a little bit of discoloring. It looks like maybe a scratch or something. Let's see if I can get that out. Yeah, I got it out. Looks a lot better. So just trying to make sure that it looks really good. I didn't get all of that. I'm gonna have to use a Q-tip. Get those little tough spots right there. There you go. Looks right nice. There you go. Okay, well that's done. That's one piece done. Now we can take a look at the bottom of the case. Then we'll take a look at the top at the end. So the bottom of the case looks pretty good. Definitely needs a little bit of TLC, so we'll get another one of these makeup pads here. And again, alcohol is cheap. Use as much as you need. You can always buy more. You want people to be able to pick this up and be like, wow, do you ever play this? I'm like, yeah, I play it all the time. What are you talking about? It looks so spotless. I'm like, yeah, because I actually clean my shit. I don't clean it often, but I do clean it. Honestly, the bottom was actually pretty good. Let's actually look here now and get some of this gunk off the bottom. Now you'll notice there's a mount area on the bottom of the Dreamcast. Now on the Sega, it has, for the Sega CD, I'm wondering what this mount thing was for the Genesis. The Genesis, I mean the Dreamcast. What were they planning? Was it for the cereal? Cereal goes out to the bottom here. I'm sure there's a method, but I don't know what it was. It's funny because I'm actually a pretty die-hard nerd for the Genesis. I remember when it died, when the console was discontinued. I remember that day vividly. I was working over at Mad Catz at the time, and I was so sad. I was like, that console, man, had so much potential. Are we playing songs twice over? I did that earlier too, and that's aggravating me. So let's go to the next song. Thank you. I want to keep the stickers as genuine as possible as well on here, so I'm trying not to rub them off. But who doesn't like a good rub off once in a while, I guess. Okay. Huh. Come on. Yeah, that's about the best that's going to happen on there. That's fine. Again, I don't think we're going to get perfect, but we'll get pretty darn close. looks really good. Yeah, I mean the bottom again is scuffed up because that's where you put it, on the bottom. So I mean, there's a little bit of damage on the back and bottom, but it's such a small amount. I'm not worried. And then this goes right here. Looks pretty good. There's that. Now we look at the top. Indeed, there's a couple scuffs on the top. Very minor. You open it, there's definitely some cleaning needing done on the inside. I'm not going to remove the door, even though it's messy on the inside, because honestly, that's just more headache than it'd be worth removing the door, because there's springs and whatnot. So it'd be easier for me just to clean around it. And that's what I'll do. Let's get in our makeup remover. Okay. Let's put the used ones over there. Okay. That was actually a pretty good method for emptying some isopropyl. I remember that for the future. Okay, so yeah, when the console, the bottom and top shelves merge together, that's where you tend to get some of the dirt. When people are like handling this console, you'll get dirt in between there. Especially apparent on controllers. You'll see that line of dirt between the top and bottom shelves of a controller. That's disgusting. Sometimes you'll get it on the grill of the fan, which is also pretty bad. But for this system, the worst of the worst, it's going to be by the buttons, and then when you open it up. So I'm just going to, again, do as much as I can cleaning. Make sure I get looking good. Yeah, and that one little spot right there, I'll worry about that one later. I'll get that off with either a Mr. Clean or a baking soda and water solution. Okay, so now we open this and we look at all the dirt inside there, which you, again, probably cannot see, but I see it, and it's ugly. There's a song by Elton John called Saturday Night. I'm sorry, when's... I forget now the song name, which is makes me feel kind of old. It's like Wednesday night. Something ugly. Which, if I play it, I'll get in trouble by Twitch. So I'm not gonna play it. Funny ass song though. Oh, yell help Wednesday night ugly. It's 3 separate songs. Yell Help is the first song. Second song is Wednesday Night and Ugly. It's kind of just a medley. Okay, so and it's actually called Medley. Yell Help, Wednesday Night, Ugly. So you just took 3 songs, put them all together. One of my favorite songs from him, actually. I'm a fan of that song. Really shows his jovial side. Yeah, some of these areas that are dirty, I'm just not getting them with the cleaning cloth, so I gotta get in there with the Q-tips. And if it gets really bad, I'm gonna have to go in there with a toothbrush. Hopefully not. Oh man. Cleaning. Okay. Okay, there we go. So now this is in a pretty good condition now. I mean, it's much cleaner. Again, a few spots in here that I would definitely like to scrub clean a little bit longer. But let's put this together, take a look at it together. Yeah, it looks almost new. Good job. Gotta fix that little line there. There's a little line right here on the AV out. Otherwise, it looks really good. I'd be very proud if this was my de facto Dreamcast. Yeah. And look how nice that door opens too. It's beautiful. Okay, so yeah, that's I think about it. I think we're pretty good. We did what we wanted to do, which was clean the Dreamcast. Next thing is putting it together, and I don't need you guys to really watch me put that together because it's as stupid as you think it is. It's slow, monotonous, but I'll do that myself. That's no problem. Again, it's really nice. I love this system. Yeah. Anyways, so with that in mind, it's been 2 hours, and we had a good time. So I appreciate it, guys. It's Chris Cole signing off. I will catch you guys in the future. Thanks. Catch you later.